We're about to see a massive slowdown in spending because something just happened that's going to take disposable income out of the pockets of Americans. Now, what am I talking about? Student loans are starting back up. And look, let me say this. Let's just this. If you took out a student loan, I had student loans, my wife had student loans. You took out a student loan, look, you take out a loan, you got to pay it back, right? There are a lot of people running around loan forgiveness. All right. All right, so you forgive student loans. Then what does that say about the guy who just signed up for college and, signed over a check for $20,000 yesterday? Does he also get forgiveness? Are we going to forgive in perpetuity? How does that work? I don't know. Now, if you're one of those people that went out there and you took out a loan for $75,000 to get a basket weaving degree or psychology degree, let's talk about the psychology degree in particular. Look, there are only a certain amount of jobs that you're qualified for with that degree. If you're just looking at it from degree qualification. And usually a lot of those jobs are working for the local, state, or federal government, who are not, those governments are not renowned for making people, multimillionaires, unless you are a senator or a congressperson. Okay. But short of that, look, if you took college is not about intellectual enlightenment. There are enough resources online that if you want to enlighten yourself as to any topic, you can do it for the price of an internet connection. Okay. College is about getting a job and being economically viable. Let's just be honest. So when you go to college, it is incumbent upon you, the student, to pick a field of study that's going to have a return on your investment, that loan you took out. It's a business, guys. Okay. But look, however you feel about it, the fact of the matter is the restart of the student loan payment for that program will slash household spending by $15.8 billion, not per year, per month. Okay. This at a time when we're seeing credit card balances spike. And there's some funny business going on with the employee. We've covered that and we will continue to. 2 weeks ago, the great student loan non-payment boondoggle is over and household spending is about to collapse. Now, do I agree with them pausing student loans for the pandemic? Yes, simply because, and look, I didn't have it, so I had no dog in the fight, but I agreed with it from the standpoint of, hey, you idiots shut down the whole economy. Where the heck do you expect people to get money to pay a government student loan? How do you think that's happening? Shutting down the economy was the dumbest idea we showed how the 3-year-long payment forbearance had artificially boosted disposable incomes by tens of billions. And more importantly, with repayment on said loans set to resume in a few months, personal spending was set to collapse. Now, this goes hand in hand with the story we just did with regard to the weakening of the dollar's influence thanks to bad policy. You get that, you have inflation as more central banks around the world buy other assets as opposed to the dollar, and they are buying gold at historic levels. And when you buy gold, you spend your money on gold as a nation, that means you can't spend it on something else, right? $10 billion on gold, that's $10 billion that's not going to U.S. treasuries. Today, in a note from Barclays economist Adarine Yee, which is available on the Zero Hedge site if you want to check it out. The bank has published a detailed calculation of just how much disposable spending would shrink by as a result of the student loan payment. In a nutshell, the bank estimates a potential aggregate 15.8, let's just call it 16 billion per month headwind, or 190 billion per year to U.S. spending, as the average student debt holder sees an incremental monthly payment of 390 beginning this fall. Okay, so that's not so good news for stocks. All right, because I'm not saying people are investing that money. Hey, this is America, and we really don't get into, we're conspicuous consumers by and large. We like to spend money, not keep it, and watch it grow. So this is money that's going to come out of companies like Costco, Walmart, Target, um, all of these disposable income, discretionary expenses that people have the money for now, at least, on average $390. Okay. Supermarkets, maybe you were buying food that was, maybe you were getting T-bones instead of chicken breast. And you can eat what you want. I'm just saying one costs more than the other. So we're going to see an adjustment here. And if it's an adjustment of $190 billion per year, that is a blow to the economy. We're long-term investors here. We don't advocate trading. But if you're out there making money trading, more power to you. I don't knock hustles, okay? But if you got a student loan starting back up, look, leave us a note. Let us know, is this going to impact you? To what extent? Let us know what's going on out there. All right. And if you're from another country, because we do have subscribers all over, do you guys have a student loan program? Was it suspended for a point of time? How's that work? All right, guys. So look, we're going to end this live stream for today. Hit like before you get out of here, but I want you to watch this video. This is important. Death to the dollar. That's what the Iranians are yelling. And they just did something that is another domino in the growing stream of dominoes that are falling against the U.S. dollar. Slips below 50% of the reserve holdings of central banks around the world. When it slips below 70% of transactions globally, the United States of America and the citizens are going to really feel that in terms of tax increases and higher inflation. All right. So now's the time to get ready. It's not going to be a light switch. It is happening. It's not going to happen one day. It is happening. We're in the leading edge of the storm right now. So don't get caught unawares. Guys, hit the like button on your way out. Watch that video. And maybe next time when the winds calm down and my neighbor wants to wait until we're finished our live stream to break out his tractor, we'll do the grilling and chilling at that point. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon.